Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR 06 Turtle Team Control. I just started the recording while having my mic muted, so that's why it's a little rocky start. That's why there was a little silence there at the beginning, maybe. I might cut that out. But we're heading to Martinsville today. We're going to qualify our Truck Series truck, and then we're going to accept our contract offer for the Xfinity Series and qualify for the race at, I believe it was Kansas? I'm not sure. But we'll qualify here at Martinsville first. I don't have much confidence here at Martinsville. I think I did well here in the Modified Series, but Truck Series might be a little rough. We'll see, though. I really don't know. I've been really good at Martinsville. I've been really bad at Martinsville, so it really depends on the day. But qualifying lap looks good so far. Looks really good so far. That looks really good. We're going to stop qualifying there. We're not going to make a single change. We qualified on the pole by over a tenth. So we're going to quit. We're going to accept our Xfinity contract and then go qualify there. Sorry, I'm just wrestling around in my chair a little bit. Alright, so back to the menu. The autosave feature will do its thing. And then we will accept our contract. This is exciting. Our first Xfinity contract. Wow, this autosave takes a long time. There we go. So, NNS View Contracts. We are going to accept the Papa Racing 106 Showstopper Graphics Dodge. Signing bonus of $13,000, almost $14,000. We got a teammate, Alvin Shields. So we're going to get started here right away. They're going to autosave again because we changed something. And then this will be good. If we have some good finishes, we should be lined up for a decent ride in the Xfinity Series. And then we're going to try to run for both championships, Trucks and Xfinity, next season. That might be a tough feat because there's a lot of conflicts with those two series. But we're going to try. So now you can see the blue is brighter for the Xfinity Series, which means we have to go and do that. So we're going to qualify at Kansas here. Welcome to the NNS Series. You're just one step away from the big time. Now you'll be racing most of the same tracks as the superstars from the Nextel Cup Series. Your teammates are more important than ever. Make sure you use them well, and you'll be in the Cup Series before you know it. This is exciting. First National Series race. Of course, I call it the Xfinity Series because that's what it is now. Back then it was the Busch Series, but it's called the National Series because of the beer sponsorship. But let's see how we do at qualifying. I really don't know what to expect. We struggled when we first got into the truck series at 1.5 miles, and last episode we confirmed our struggles at 1.5 miles. So, but this is a different car, different handling. Oh my gosh, we're loose. Different handling, so things should be a little different. But already we're really loose. This is not how it felt when we did the test session, that's for sure. But that corner entry was really good, but we're going to be tight off, so I had to let off a little bit. Loose all around, but tight going off the corner. I don't really have an explanation for that. So these Xfinity races are going to be a little longer than the truck races, and definitely longer than the modified races. So there's episodes that include Xfinity Series races, which will probably be most episodes now, are definitely going to be a little longer. I'm not sure what to do to this car, because right now we're really loose coming off, but we're also tight coming off. I don't know how to explain it very well, to be perfectly honest with you. Our first lap was 23rd, so that's about midway through the pack right now. That was a better corner, but not great. Let's see if we can do better in this corner. This is the corner that cost us a bunch of time on the last lap. We got some backfiring. That's new. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be right about 23rd-ish.
We might need to make a few adjustments to the car.
23rd, yep. And the crew chief was right. We are going to have to make some adjustments. I'm just not quite sure what those need to be. No. No. I really don't know what to do right now. I'm just gonna... Oh man, I don't want to leave it as is. But I am going to leave it as is because I really don't know what to change. But we're not going to have to worry about that quite yet. We have to do the truck race first. And that should be a pretty interesting race at Martinsville. Based on our qualifying effort, we should do pretty well. But you never know. You never know. So we'll jump into the race at Martinsville. Last race, I think it was Kansas. We didn't do too hot. We qualified on the pole, but we definitely struggled after getting into the wall. We struggled to fight back. I think it was like 22nd that we finished or something. So we definitely had to fight for that, but here's Alan Bestwick.
Good afternoon, race fans. EA Sports welcomes you to today's running of the Kroger 200 at the Martinsville Speedway. This short half-mile track is sure to give the brake pedal on these Craftsman trucks a workout. And you know the tempers will be flaring as the drivers fight for racing room on this narrow short track. Buckle up, race fans. The start of today's race is only minutes away.
All right, let's get going. If we can finish without damage... that's funny. Without damage at Martinsville, that'd be a miracle. I mean, we'll try our hardest, but I highly doubt that that's going to happen. But it could happen if we get off to a start and run by ourselves for a long time, but eventually we're going to have to pit, and that's going to cause a lot of traffic. So I have my doubts that we're going to achieve that challenge, but it's worth a shot. We're stretching out to about a half a second lead over Hornaday right now. Truck feels really good. I got on the curb a little bit there, but otherwise the truck feels really good. I'm able to stick it to the bottom. So, definitely handling well. But we're not pulling away, kind of like the modified race at IRP. Last episode, we didn't really pull away too much. I gotta be careful not to wear out the tires too much, because that could lead to some issues here. I'm so used to talking about tire wear in NASCAR Heat Evolution, I just kind of forget that it does exist in NASCAR 06, just not very much. But we're not pulling away, but we're not really losing any time either. I don't really know how to put it. That time, we definitely lost a little bit to Horner there. We're not quite able to stick to the bottom anymore, but Hornaday was way up the track, so we gained a little bit of time. Oh, I hit the curb there. That was my fault entirely. Thought Hornaday might have been able to get around there, but he wasn't. Oh, I can't. I went in a little too hot, and I couldn't quite stick it to the bottom. So fuel's at halfway already. We'll pit in our usual halfway, so lap 12 going on to 13. Unless if there's a whole bunch of traffic on pit road, then I might wait a little longer.
Keep an eye on that right front
Yep.
tire.
Our right front tire is wearing out already, so that's not good. And when your tires wear out in this game, you're done. It's hard.
6 car is
It's hard to control your car when the tires are wearing out in this game.
car outside.
We got a car outside, so I need to be careful not to get any damage. But it looks like we're just kind of holding up the field right now. John Hamilton got under both Hornaday and myself. I don't know if that counted as contact. It might have. But that helped us get out to a little bit of a bigger lead here. Might be pitting next time by. I'm not quite sure how busy the pit road's going to be. We messed up that lap. Pit road is going to be busy, but I think I should be all clear to go. Well, that definitely would count as damage, but I'm coming in this time by, so it doesn't really matter.
133, high up high. Stay focused. We can get that lead back.
Not going to make any adjustments. Take that back. I'm going to up the tire pressure a little bit. But 4 tires and fuel, and we'll be on our way.
Checker flag.
Hopefully the AI doesn't hinder our progress here.
Tires all the way around.
Make sure we have a nice smooth pit stop. Really haven't had too many pit crew issues in this series. I've been rather surprised by that. Usually there's quite a few issues with the pit crew. Alright, so now we have to merge back into traffic. Actually, no, there's absolutely no traffic. Except for the traffic that's getting on the pit road, and there's a caution. I would presume that's because that guy hit the tire. Oh, no, Renshaw's up there. Oh, Renshaw's just stopped. The caution would have been out shortly after, but this could screw us over. I'm not pitting. I hope we're in good position. We're behind a bunch of trucks. Yeah, we're 22nd now because of that. And we're a lap down. We're 20... Oh, sorry, Hornaday. He's probably in the crappy situation I am too. But we're not going to win this race now, that's for sure. Whoa. That was a big chain reaction. The 153 must be on the lead lap and everybody else isn't or something. I'm not quite sure what the situation is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, God. Yep, just... Okay. We're going to cause a caution.
He's a little irritated with you. Better give him some leeway.
Oh, man. No, I'm not pitting. We're in bad shape now.
Let's go. Down low.
We only got 3 laps to go. 3 or 4 laps to go.
Double touch.
Whoa, why is everybody stopping?
Don't be surprised if he gets into you.
Yeah, we're definitely not getting that damage achievement, that's for sure.
Watch him to make a move. Clear, all clear.
White flag is out. Oh yeah, we're a lap down, so whoever that 153 car is, he's on the master strategy right now. Should be thanking the game for that, because we're going to finish frickin' 25th or 26th.
You're halfway on fuel.
Thanks to that stupid timed caution. Let's try to get one more position, but no.
We'll have to settle for that. Well, it could have been much worse, I suppose.
Well, that sucks. That just sucks. Not only did we throw a race away, we made a whole bunch of enemies because we got stuck in the pack. That just sucks. Well, we got to put that behind us and try to get our act together at Kansas for our first Xfinity race. Somebody's mad at us now. Not quite sure who that is. I'm not quite sure what that arm motion means here. But we gotta move on to the Xfinity Series now. Oh, we got 3 notifications. Let's see what we got. You failed the challenge. Not entirely my fault. Charity event, don't care. Angry driver, apologize. You guys have heard those things before, so now we gotta go to our first Xfinity race and try to salvage a good finish there. We read this already. So we qualified 23rd, I believe it was. So we're middle of the pack. So we gotta try to work our way, and then we gotta figure out what adjustments we need to make, because that was a horrible combination of loose and tight. So I really don't know what to do. But I'm going to throw it over to Alan Bestwick.
EA Sports is proud to bring you NASCAR racing from Kansas City. The Kansas Speedway is the site of this NASCAR Busch Series event, as these drivers prepare to race around this newly constructed 1.5-mile speedway. The Kansas Speedway, located in America's heartland, is truly a track that lives up to its motto as the track that will blow you away. The green flag is just moments away as these drivers prepare to get this event underway.
Alan Bestwick with the very redundant rhyming scheme there. But our first Xfinity race, we're going to get a chance to look at some real-life drivers that are still racing, besides Kevin Harvick. So this is exciting. Let's hope we don't make a whole bunch of enemies immediately. I really don't want to make too many. Oh dear, this isn't a good sign. That is not how I wanted to start. We immediately lose 10 positions. Whoa! That's John Hamilton, who's mad at me from the Truck Series still. And we're last. I'm pretty sure this is how I started both the Modified Series and the Truck Series, if I'm not mistaken. But now we're 7 seconds behind. We're probably not going to catch up to the pack again. So this is just great, but I'm pretty sure that's consistent with how we started both the Truck Series and the Modified Series, like I said. So hopefully we can catch up to the back of the pack. This game doesn't have nearly as bad of rubber banding as NASCAR Heat Evolution. I do think there is a little bit, but definitely not noticeable enough, because at this point we would have already caught up to the back of the pack in NASCAR Heat Evolution. So, well, we're loose. We're really loose, but we're really tight in the corner. I just don't know what to do. I don't think any adjustments are going to do us justice at this point. But we've made up a second already. We're within eyesight of these guys, but I'm scared to pass them almost, considering how tight we are. Oh, there's some smoke. Yep, there's a discombobulation up here. I'm going to try to take advantage of it, but we got really loose on the straightaway, which makes no sense. I'm still out of control. I got a couple people mad. I got Jamie McMurray mad at us. We just got whoever that was mad at us. There's John Hamilton. There's McMurray, and I think that's Brian Vickers in the 57. Yep. But thank you to whoever brought out that mess, because that was an easy way to pass a bunch of cars. But we're so loose on the straightaway right now. I also just kind of indirectly shoved Brian Vickers into the wall, so I apologize to him. Right up ahead, that's the car that we originally were going to drive if we had accepted that first contract offer. I still think it was a good idea to wait. Alright, can we do the crossover? Nope, because this car is so darn tight. Oh, there's another guy in the wall up ahead. That looks like Kenny Wallace. But we're back to our starting position almost. Once we get past this guy, if we get past this guy, we're back to our starting position. Got Brandon Miller up ahead.
Outside.
We're gonna try to get underneath this car, but our car is pushing really bad. I'm gonna have to loosen this car up. It terrifies me, but I'm gonna have to loosen this car up. Trying to draft a Miller so I can have maybe one friend after this race. Because at this rate, I'm not going to have any others. Whoa. I just don't know what to say about this car right now. We're just getting wicked loose on the straightaway, which makes no sense. And we're really tight in the corners, but we're also somewhat loose at random points in the corner. That guy just went up the track. We're really loose off. Oh man, this sucks right now, to be perfectly honest. Oh no. Come on, save it, Aaron. Save it. Save it. Kind of put the block on that guy who has the same sponsor as our Xfinity Truck Series car. We got tire wear on, what was that, the left rear or something? I didn't quite see the graphic before it went away. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think I know the combination that we're going to use at the pit stop. We're going to increase the tire wear, or tire pressure. Dear Lord, what's going on? But we're going to loosen the car up. Alright, now we got all 3 tires. This is just a disaster. I don't know how to describe it anything else. Because now we got 3 out of 4 tires worn, and in this game, that's just a death sentence. I have no control over anything. People are pitting. I'm spinning out, and caution came out. Well, at least we're going to pit under caution. That saved me the trouble of having to slow down the pit road speed just for pitting. Dear Lord. Well, this isn't going well. I would presume everybody's pitting. Yep, it looks like everybody's pitting except for those who are already on pit road. Except for whoever that is. We're not going to repair damage. Oh god. We're upping the tire pressure by 2. We're lowering the wedge. Hopefully that makes enough of a difference. I know you guys are gonna be calling me crazy after that massive spinorama out there. Why are you loosening the car up? But entering the corner, I just cannot keep it down low, and that's just killing me right now. Hopefully upping the tire pressure will make the tires last longer, and we'll be able to not have that massive spin out sequence again. Oh, we hit McMurray off of pit road again. We're 18th. What? How did that happen? Is our pit crew that good or something? I'm blocking McMurray with all of my abilities right now. We got on the apron a little bit, but that corner entry was so much better. I'm just scared for the exit. Got a little loose, but nothing I can't control. I think those adjustments are going to help me out a lot. But I'm really scared. Oh, we're still tight. We're pushing. In the middle of the corner now. Okay, don't hit that guy. We're pushing in the middle of the corner now, which is a new problem. Oh, we're still pushing in the middle of the corner. But we're in 18th. This is the highest we've been all race long. Is our pit crew that good, or do a whole bunch of people get caught out on pit strategy? I don't really know the answer to that. There's somebody all over our back bumper. I think there's somebody underneath us. There was. That's the 17 of Matt Kenseth. Yep, he's gone now. And there's Martin Truex Jr. We got Kenny Wallace also behind us. So they must have come in at the initial stop and ended up behind all of us. I'm not quite sure how that works, but there goes Kenny Wallace. There goes the 116 and the 103. We're back to our starting position right now. I just have no control over the car at this point. I'm just trying to keep it from hitting the wall and keep it from hitting other people at this point. Dang it, we got into McMurray again.
You're tired. That'll drop you down a spot. Don't worry. We'll get it back. Number 64, outside.
Why are we always into McMurray? Why is McMurray the main culprit of all of our issues?
3 wide. 3 wide.
Whoa, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'll save it. I saved it mostly.
Clear all around.
We got Jourdain Jr. up ahead of us. He started dead last, if I recall. McMurray, the evil doer of this race, is ahead of us. I don't know how he's doesn't have a red signal up ahead. Alright, I was so scared I just slammed on the brakes there, but it seemed to work absolutely fantastically. Fantastically a word, is it? I don't know. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Sorry, McMurray. What do I have against McMurray? I have nothing against McMurray. He's actually one of my favorite drivers. I very much enjoyed McMurray being successful, but whatever this game thinks I have with McMurray is not the same. Oh my lord. Well, this I actually don't know what I was expecting. I was about to say this isn't what I was expecting, but I really don't know what I expected out of this. Considering how bad we were at first in the truck car, or in the truck series, at 1.5 miles, I guess I should have expected this. I hope there's a short track coming up. Maybe we can have a little better finish, because I need to show something, some success here, so I can get a good car for next year. Because that's going to be key if I want to try to go for the double championship next season, which is my plan. To go for both the Xfinity and the Truck Series championship. I want to win all 4 championships by the time this is through. And once I do that, I think I'll be happy with this career mode being over. So, caution is out. There was a big mess up ahead. That looked like J.J. Yaley. Aaron Crocker got into it. But yeah, that's J.J. Yaley. That might be the end of the race. We might have 1 lap or a green light checkered, or I don't know how this game decides those things. Race is over? Nope. 2 laps to go. You guys saw that lap counter go from 24 to 23, right? I'm not the only one. Hey, there's our teammate. First time we've seen him today. Whoa, why are we all of a sudden so loose? What happened to make us so loose? What happened to us to make us so loose? Well, now we got a right rear down, and this is just... we're drifting. This is Mario Kart level of drifting. Oh my lord, I still can't control it. We're cutting the infield, which would this day would be absolutely impossible. We're going to finish dead last, which is so frustrating. This car is awful. Oh no. Look at those drift marks I put down last lap. And we finished dead last.
We finished in the back. I guess it can't get much worse.
You're right, crew chief. It can't get much worse. Thank you for pointing that out. That was horrible. We were going to be perfectly fine, but just at that restart, for some reason, we just got so loose. Holy crap, we lost 9,000 fans. We lost prestige, but we got hero points. Can anybody explain that to me? James, can you explain that? Wow. I'm tempted to just cut that out of the video, to be perfectly honest, but I'll leave it in. Hopefully somebody's amused by that, because I sure am not. But that's going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, we're going to run the truck race instead of the Xfinity race. Truck race is going to be at Atlanta. I might reconsider that. I don't know. And then we'll have this modified race to run. That'll probably be it for that episode. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It does mean a lot to me, even though this episode was complete trash. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.